Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson, and we are two sisters, Southern Cooking.
A shortcut version of cake pops, and you can go to your grocery store and buy the pre-made sugar cookies with the icing on them, and right now they're green because of St. Patty's Day, green and white. So sometimes they had pink, or spring they have yellow, I mean whatever.
So St. Patty's Day is this week, so
that's why these are green. So we have the cake pop sticks, but before we do that, we're gonna have to mix our block of cheese with these in the food processor, and it'll make our cake batter. So I'm just gonna break these up in here because I already made this once the other day with a package I got from my local grocery store, and it was easier if you broke them. I made cake pops yesterday with pound cake because I had a couple that were broken that were left over from Peaches to the Beaches baking, so I went ahead and just made cake pops out of that and put cream cheese in it. What's cool about these is these got sprinkles on them. You're gonna get sprinkles in your
inside of it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can do this with your mixer too. If you don't have a food processor like Elsie does,
right, you
can use a mixer. It might take a little bit longer, but you can still get the same effect that you want. I'm going to grab the half a teaspoon of cookie. It's a cookie scoop. That's a half a teaspoon. That will give us about a little bit about the size. We may want it a little bit bigger than that, but that will definitely be about the size that we want for each one. All right. We're going to put them inside of these.
I am going to put the lid on, and we're going to mix these up so I can finish putting the rest of them in. You need two 10-count cookie boxes, or this one actually had a 20-count at Walmart.
That's cool.
So in bulk, it was cheaper for me to buy the big container. So right now we're going to just puree it.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to
pretty awesome.
Put the rest of the cookies in. By me breaking it up, it made it easier. The other day when I did it, I just put them in whole, and it took it a little bit longer to break them up because they were coming from a full-size cookie down.
Yeah, and plus that's pretty thick with all that icing on it too.
Yeah.
Also, make sure that if you are allergic to any food dyes, that you are aware of the cookies that you are buying. If you are allergic to blue dye, red dye, green dye, or yellow dye, just keep that in mind also.
Yeah, especially if you're not making it yourself and you don't know.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna do this again. All right, I'm going to put the cream cheese in now.
Look how that just finally, it looks almost like wet sand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like very pretty cool. And it's green because of the green icing.
All right. I think I need to get me a food processor.
Yeah, it does. You can make dough in here doing that.
Really?
You can put your ingredients together and then pulse it until it comes together.
Wow. What a concept. What an idea. We do have a cake pop shaper, but we're not using that today. So we're doing the good old hands today. So how many is this supposed to make?
It's supposed to make 24, but if we make 12, we're fine.
Okay.
Because They're supposed to be like 1.5 inches size, but
you know what it looks like? It looks like pistachio chocolate mint ice cream.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. It does.
So weird.
Well, it's funny how the icing just colors it.
Yeah.
Whatever color your icing is. If you had ones with white icing, then you would tend to look like a vanilla color.
Now, would you ever not pulse it as much as this? Or is this the basic shape of the one you did before?
This is the basic.
Okay.
And the consistency is for a whole thing. If you wanted to do 1 10-pack of cookies, then half your cream cheese.
Okay.
So it would be 4 ounces instead of 8 ounces.
8 ounces of a brick. Make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature, folks.
Yeah, that makes a difference too. It makes it easier.
It makes it easier to process. So if you are doing this in your mixer and you're not doing it in a food processor like me, you're probably going to be a little more chunky with your cookie dough than this, because this looks like it's pretty well processed. But your cookie dough will not be this smooth, just so you know, because my pound cake was not this smooth yesterday. Okay. It was not. All right. We are coming up to
almost 12.
11.
You're almost at 12.
I left mine in the freezer or the refrigerator yesterday for about 2 hours. You can also leave this, if you wanted it a little more firm, you can leave it in the fridge or the freezer for about 30 minutes if you wish. That way it'll be nice and firm.
This says a minimum of 10 minutes, so I would say definitely, I did mine I think like a half hour.
Yes. And how did yours turn out with that?
Good.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I think the longer you leave it in, the easier it is to dip and everything. All right, so we have 34, so it does make 34. So if you're making them for a party, there you go. Now you know you can have some cake pops. These are
20
actually
sugar cookies actually will do that.
Yes. All right, guys, we will show you what it's like when we get ready to dip these, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Hey y'all, I am back. These have sat in the refrigerator and firmed up a little bit. So we had already assembled these with the little popsicle sticks, so we're gonna roll them in the white chocolate. Hey y'all, I just done 5 of them. I'm gonna turn the cameras off right now and finish the rest of them, and we'll show you what they all look like when we get done. Chelsea.
And I'm Debbie. We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.